Hello my friends, I'm going to do a video talking about the weight of coins, 90% silver, and I'm going to talk about dollars versus buying stuff like these. And when buying US silver dollars, 90% ones can kind of be considered junk silver type stacking material. Now, these are just standing Liberty quarters, worn out pretty bad. I got several of them in here. I'm going to take 5 of them. Now, there should be 6 1/4 grams a piece. 5 of them comes out to 28.57, which that ain't too bad, I guess. All in all, the whole stack of 7 of them comes up to 40 grams of 90% silver. Now, I have this, and there's another standing Liberty quarter, but there's looks like 5 walkers in this. I thought it was 6, but maybe it's only 5. Might have been a different bag I was going to put for the video. But yeah, it's 5, and I think they're all walkers. Put that there. And you can look at these and you can see they're pretty much dateless and slicks. And most of them of this group are probably going to come out to 11.29 like that is, or a little more. But you buy 2 of them and you see what you come up with. 2308 grams. Now, if you buy, and those say you paid $9 a piece for them, yet someone offers you a chance to buy a Morgan dollar like this, beat up pretty bad. You put it on the scale, and you can see that 25.32 grams. I got it for $19. And these, I believe I paid about $18 for them. 18. It's a few grams less. Which, that's when you can kind of consider your Morgan dollar, because it's 2 grams more. It's 25.3, and those are 23.28. So it's 2 grams more silver for an extra $1, or 2 more grams of coin, that is. So this at 19 is a better buy than these at 9 when you buy them near melt. And that's the thing. That's why I would rather buy this than 2 walkers. Now my buddy, the Kansas kid here, he had 6 Morgan dollars and other, 1921s and a few older ones. Now, I don't have any 1921s in this, but I do have 6 Morgans that are all worn. And what I'm going to go ahead and do is take 2 of them out. Oh, well, I guess I had 6. I'm going to take that out and add this commemorative dollar, which is the same percentage. So I get 5 of these plus the 1. Well, that's 5. I need 1 more. So put 6 of them on there. I come up with 152.5 grams for 6 of them. Now the ones he had weighed out to 155. But all these were bought except for this one right at melt, or even, well, for the coin itself to be less than melt. So if it wasn't worn, Now this one is worn a little. I've never seen one of these worn before, which kind of blows my mind. But it ain't down by weight that much. It's 26.46 grams, which started out at 26.73 or so. So it's lost about 3.3 grams. But I also have in that some of these piece dollars that I also got for like $19, and I think one of them was $17. One of them that's really bad worn, like this one. And when I bought it, that was $17, quite a bit under melt if it wasn't worn. But when you do the math, it was enough under melt to make this coin, which is just under 25 grams, under melt overall. Now, I do want to show a couple other things that the Kansas Kid sent me. This one item a while back. It's a 1 ounce Egyptian Monarch bar. And I've sent him stuff too, so it was a mutual kind of deal. It's real cool, actually. I really like this a lot. Now, one other thing I kind of want to talk about. He loves selling chips on coins or rounds, and so do I. And this is the Honest Value Never Fails round. And I did not realize I have 2 of them. I forgot I had 2 of them. And this, I have to put it this way. It's talking about the Constitution Mint. It's a 1 troy ounce, and then it says, it quotes the Constitution, that no state shall make anything but gold and silver coin a tender in payment of debts. We all know that probably doesn't apply too much these days. Now I got a few more items I want to show. This one is also 90%, but it's not quite as big around as US dollar. Same silver percentage. This is an unpeso or peso, 30th of June 1871 on there. This is Guatemalan coin, 90.0900, 90% 1896 coin. It's pretty awesome. I was happy to be able to get it. Now I paid a little over melt for that one, which is not that hard to believe. Now, since we're talking about the Kansas Kid and he likes chunky silver bars, I'm going to show him this if he hasn't seen it yet. Scottsdale poured and then hammered 3/9 fine 100 grams silver bar. It's plain on the back, flat, with a few scratches on it, which isn't hard to believe. I mean, these things get handled a little bit after they make them, and it's just a bullion piece. Last thing I'm going to show is this little gold coin, probably cleaned because it looks like there's lines, if I get the light to hit it right, all running the same direction. Now the back, it says $1, United States of America, 1851, although the 5's hard to make out. And the dollar, it looks like the 2 L's have been kind of scraped off. It's still a cool coin though. I quite like it. It's my biggest gold coin I have right now. I have another one that's a ½ gram. This is a little bit more than a ½ gram. It's pretty cool actually. And that's pretty much my take on it. If you can buy $1 for about the same price you can buy 2 50-cent coins, you're better off buying $1. It might be hard to find that though, because I don't know how many people really price these dollar coins that cheap. This 23 one's got a hole in it, and it's beat up a little, but it ain't down by weight a whole lot. I throw it on here, and even though it's got a hole drilled in it, you can see that it weighs out at 26.44, about 0.3 light, 0.3 grams. But yeah, if you can get your US dollar coin for the same price as 2 50-cent coins, or even better, if you can get them for the same price as 4 of these, I'd probably buy the dollar coin all the time instead of the quarters and half dollars. Now, what's your take on this? Because that's all I got.